question.
Hold on. So then I walk into the room, and it was a couple people in this bunk bed room, and I'm like talking to them.
Oh my God.
Why I got this blood on my face the whole fucking time. And so nobody says anything to me. I think they're drunk too, so I don't know if anybody actually like really paid attention.
Knew.
And so
that was Jello?
No, nobody was looking at him.
Okay.
Yeah, he was just in the room.
Because I couldn't find one person from the group,
that is
and I thought she got kidnapped or lost. I was fucked up, but
you didn't feel it like anything in your beard.
she was wet.
No, but I meant like the next morning. I mean, you didn't feel anything.
That shit was crusty as hell.
Yeah, you gotta feel that, man. Like
It was dry crust, bro.
Yeah,
it was a wrap. So I'm not gonna say it was a. Sailor Moon would say that it was a bad threesome experience. I'm not gonna say it was bad. It was just a very unique. I don't remember much. Okay. So
that's how my threesome went though. Not with the blood, by the way.
No, it would sound a lot worse. But yeah, so that was mine. We're gonna rekindle a threesome experience in one day. You know, possibly.
No blood. Girl, listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, because you didn't tell this story a bunch of times. I'm sure she might be embarrassed at this point.
No, the other girl might.
She is.
Yeah, I'm talking about the other girl, Mike.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The blood. The
no,
one with the
nigga,
blood.
I mean, shit happened.
I feel like that's a power move, low key.
Wait, explain that wild ass shit. I mean, I think it's like, I don't know how a period worked, but I'm assuming it just came down miraculously or some shit.
So it's heavy?
But she didn't. I'm trying to figure.
You probably about to ask the question Sailor Moon asked.
How does she not?
Yeah, that's what Sailor Moon said.
Like, we get that, the
like,
day before,
I
you
guess-
knowing and shit.
I guess when I asked her the
start,
question about the
yeah.
STDs, I probably should have asked the question about the periods.
Yeah, light a clique on, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna just call.
Like,
That's why I call that weekend Blood Wars. Like, you know,
That shit is wild.
yeah. So Whitney, what about your threesome? How was that?
Oh man.
It was you and two dudes.
Hell no.
Oh, like a guy and a girl.
I'm not saying it like that. I know people do that. I'm not being judgy, but for me, that wouldn't be. I don't know.
So was it like a guy and a girl?
No, it was two girls.
Ooh.
It was my first lesbian experience.
It was like a scissor house.
We didn't scissor. We just ate each other out. I feel like it was a halfway threesome, though, to be honest. But we all got drunk as fuck, and it just happened.
Can I ask a question? I'm gonna ask. So, how did they throw your legs up, or was you bent over? I want to know if a chick
They
suffocated
did not
herself
do that.
in
They did
your
not.
ass.
Yeah, no. They didn't have me hunched.
Okay. Do you feel like they ate you out better than niggas eat you out?
They did.
Okay, so when a nigga eat you out, you be thinking back to the threesome?
Sometimes. But,
Wow.
but no, it depends if the guy is good or not. That's how I
Okay.
feel. A lot of niggas don't know how to eat pussy.
Do you teach them?
I mean, I tell them, I tell them what to do, but they just don't be doing it
Depending on how I drop these episodes, we 76, 77 episodes in. I've been preaching since the beginning that I feel like sex should be a conversation that's had before it happens.
Absolutely.
And I think that because people think that that's so taboo, that's why people have bad sex. You can't expect me to fuck you how you want to be fucked if I don't know how to fuck you.
That's
Maybe
true.
by coincidence.
That's very true, but this is the thing though. A lot of people aren't willing to have that conversation. Me, however, I can have that conversation with somebody, but you got to feel people vibes. If they coming in here and they all right, I got the juice type of thing, and just want to kind of y'all feeling each other. It's we don't even want to talk. You can see the sexual attraction.
I want to know
there.
how hard you want me to choke you. I want to know if you like it rough. I want to know if you like it sensual. I want to know if you like it slow, mid.
Same,
you like,
but
I want to know all that.
A lot of people just
I want to know
they
if
be
you cool with
shy,
licking my
that-
gooch.
Or
Yeah.
so it's about your level of maturity too. People be they assume you might like what the next person that they've encountered and that's not the case.
I would actually assume opposites. I would assume that you prefer not to have back shots simply because your ass is so fat that I assume that niggas will automatically go to back shots and you probably tired of it.
I mean, that's really good that you think like that though, but unfortunately,
I would assume Chevy is tired of
that's
getting
not
titty
what
fucked.
we think. Some niggas don't.
I don't tell you.
You see? She got the titties to be fucking, but I can see her being tired of that shit. I don't see why niggas titty fuck. I think it just it's dry.
Yeah,
I
don't
never
do nothing
understood.
for me.
In between titties is
It's
dry.
dry.
Like it don't.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't no pussy.
It was
like
like hype
it's
shit to do when you was
Dry.
Like I don't see why I would have fun titty fucking. Like I tried it and sat there and said, "This is not fun for me.
It's never that.
Like this is stupid.
It does
I feel
look
like a
pretty
fucking
stupid.
fool with my pants on the ground at this point." So, but yeah. So back to this. Where
I
are
had
we at?
threesome.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Surprisingly.
No, I wasn't surprised. You a DJ, nigga. I'm thinking you had whole ass orgies while scratching.
No.
Oh, damn. That's why I was wanting to be a DJ.
Just to have orgies.
Yeah.
No, I don't have orgies.
Would you?
Yeah.
All right, guys, put kid on the list.
Nah, mine was I was drunk. Obviously, long night of spinning, drunk.
See?
Went to a shorty
I
house.
knew it.
But was sleep. Was supposed to fuck, didn't fuck, but got woken up in the middle of the night, basically to fuck, and I didn't know what was going on. All I just knew was I was woke up and my face was in some pussy, eating pussy,
That's low key the best.
and then didn't realize. Wait a minute, there's another person there, and so then
She was
suddenly-
watching y'all?
First, she watched us, and then the girl who I was eating and then fucking threw my head and shorty
Okay.
like pussy, and then it
Okay.
switched off, and then I'm fucking her. And, yeah,
Would you do it again with
Hell
them
yeah.
two?
them two.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Did y'all have a conversation about
No.
like prior to that?
Nope. Again, I was asleep. I got woke up in the middle.
So you
of,
never knew what was gonna happen.
No,
Okay.
Still
so
drunk.
like
It
you
was
was
right.
giving them drunk dick, the whiskey
Yeah.
dick.
nah. I
Like
wasn't-
when it's whiskey dick season for me, like I can't come, so it's like that's the perfect time.
Nah, this was Julio dick.
Okay.
It was good Julio.
I'm thinking you was calling yourself Mexican. I just realized it was Don Julio. Okay. I'm a little drunk because I was like, wait, nigga, you Mexican? What the fuck you trying? I was so confused for a second. All right.
What's
It
that
makes
dick,
sense. So, when was this? Well, like, I don't want you to get like an exact time line. Was this during your whole days?
Nah, this was like a little bit after the breakup.
Because I seen you at Floods and I'd be like, this nigga kid probably gonna have like chicks would walk up the kid so fast and hard. Like I felt like a fan just to say hello. And I'm like, damn, I don't even want to
What?
request a song. Like, yeah, Floods. Every time I
Are we
went to
talking about the
Floods,
same people?
like every time I went to Floods,
Floods?
yeah,
Nah, people just be showing love. It don't be like that.
I'd be like, damn,
be
man,
like that.
kid like the big girls. No, I'm just talking shit.
I do. I appreciate all women.
I like women. I like women taller than me.
Yes.
Women shorter. I don't see. I know I'm short. I don't give a fuck.
I'm good for chopping a tree down.
Yeah. See, I ain't think about that verbiage, but I like that.
Yeah.
That's the name of this episode.
Chopping the trees down.
Like, damn, nigga, you
I
ever
work through the bushes. Too.
you ever fuck with it like a damn? Oh, see, you
work
ain't even have to
with
shave it. You know, on your own. You got to follow her OnlyFans.
I'm already.
It's not.
for sure.
You already follow?
No, I'm saying I'm
Oh.
going. To, yeah.
But I say that's wild, nigga.
Yeah.
How you know?
No.
I
would,
say,
though.
damn, you
Love
seen the booty
that.
hole
I
too? All right, so all right, yeah.
What?
No, it was like last week. Never mind. I'll
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
no,
it off
no.
here.
It's cool.
I ain't about to go in depth about no balloons, okay?
Oh my god.
What
Healthy
would you do on
conversation.
OnlyFans?
Will I?
Yeah.
No, I'm too shy for that.
What would you do if a nigga asked you for a booty hole nude?
I would not respond.
Really?
That's
Why?
Tragic.
You could probably get hella bread for that.
Hell
Listen
yeah.
out.
Yeah, but think about it. She got to have one person holding the cheek and another person holding the
That's
cheek.
not the.
No, she don't. You could put your phone on a timer. You got an iPhone. Could put that shit on a timer. Put that on the counter. Just spread your cheeks.
And you
Got
can
you
use
a
that
picture.
tripod, by the way.
You can use the tripod.
I'll even let you borrow it.
I got
You know
mine in the
what?
whip.
You can
How
borrow
much
the
they paying?
tripod.
That's the real question.
I would
However
only
you
pay
Make
want
a
to
lot.
$5 for a
She
booty
set the
hole
price?
nude.
Fam,
You
I'm
set
not-
the
make a
price.
lot, yo.
You're the boss.
It's not about how much one person pays. It's about how many people buy it.
It is
I
about
don't know.
both.
Like I'll do it. I wouldn't do it. I don't even know why I'm lying to y'all. I just don't got it like
So
that.
if your nigga asked for a booty hole nude, you wouldn't do it.
I don't know. I just never took one, so I'm gonna be like, how the fuck I'm supposed to do that?
Is it because it's so much cheek?
I have a lot, but I just even if I didn't, I just wouldn't know how to do it. I would need somebody.
That's why
to
you
coach
could
me through it.
DMC and she'll give you.
I don't, but
I
I
would
don't
love to
understand
walk
you
you
sending
through
me
it.
why would you like a booty hole nude?
Why would you like a dick nude?
It's
I don't
every
be
time.
lying, but sometimes I don't be wanting to see that.
But
shit.
sometimes you do.
But if we
But
like,
no, not as an adult. The older I get, I'm like when
You
niggas
wanted
drop
dick
random.
pics when you was a kid?
No, as a teenager, you happen to get them. You looking to see what it is, type shit.
Wait, so
or
you
even
said
in college,
niggas randomly sent you a dick pic?
No, I never said that. I said,
No, I'm asking. Has a nigga
Oh.
randomly sent you a dick pic? You brought it up.
Yes, on Instagram. Yes.
That happened to you, Chevy?
I get them to my phone.
Randomly?
Yes.
On the business line?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say that's a hell of a way.
Like,
to
do
for a
you
cheesecake.
want them when they send them, or you?
I never have ever asked. I mean, I've asked
I've
like
never
people
asked
I've been
either.
like we have a relationship.
Right.
Oh, like you already had his
people
dick
that
in
I'm
and
just
amount
cool
around your
with,
mouth.
Yeah, like we already been on that level. But people I'm just cool with, like, please don't send me your dick. I don't. No, that's weird.
So, see, has people done that since you
Absolutely. Since I was in high school, I've been dick bombed. But
Dick
it's
bombed?
like,
Dick
yes, because
bombed.
it's like niggas love sending dick pics that are
Oh,
not
wow.
asked for. I will ask for a dick pic if I want to see your dick. I'd be super curious and I'm
it
very
be at the
straightforward.
most random time.
At
Do
the
you
most
think of that
random
as like
times.
to an extent like sexual assault?
It is because like
in
nigga,
the
I don't
culture.
want to see your genitals.
I'll admit,
It's in the
women
culture.
send me news. They've sent me news all the time since I started doing this podcast. And I have not asked for a lot of them. A lot of them have been great. But I have not asked for a lot of them. But I've always thought it's weird for me to send a nude to somebody who I have not had a conversation with about me sending said nude with. That seems very awkward. And that's uncomfortable to me.
Niggas is stupid and they don't see the correlation.
I
in
had
what
somebody
you're saying.
accidentally send me news.
Oh shit! I've
I'm-
almost done that.
I've had
Yeah.
somebody that used to be a friend. She sent both her hoes a squirt video,
Oh, that's
but
fire.
it was like when she first got an iPhone. But she sent it in a group chat, a group message.
And
But
everybody
she
saw who-
thought it was gonna go to them separately, and the niggas knew each other, and then they hit each other line like, "Hey, you fucking blank?
Beautiful.
Yeah, you too. All right, you know, niggas don't get as mad as women about fucking the same person.
Yeah.
So they thought it was funny, and yeah, she went to church every day the next 7 days.
You gotta think about it though. It's glorified for people to be spontaneous. So
Right.
if I'm just like gonna send you a new out the blue, like I'm thinking that you gonna think it's lit.
Right.
I mean, I'm not talking from experience. I'm just saying like that's
In
what
general.
people. You know, it's a whole little. Like it's a thing.
Right.
I think that is so many different levels of sexual assault that I try to give women more so. I've been assaulted several times. JG was there for one of my assaults, and
Shoot.
yeah, 2 actually. I forgot about chick grabbed my hair. I've never been that close to swinging on a woman in my life. I literally had to tell a chick, "I will break your face."
When
Like,
this happened? How come I never heard of it?
It was a live show, and the chick was she was flirting with me all night, and I never met her before that night. And I was with my girl, and we were
Wow.
at the table together, and I was talking to her, and the girl kept trying to get my attention, but I was a little annoyed, so I was trying to ignore her. Like
Right.
I didn't want to be rude, so I was trying to ignore her, and she pulled my hair. She didn't touch my hair, like she pulled that shit. Like my hair was hurting the next day. That's how hard she pulled it.
What the fuck?
And I was like, if you touch me again, I'm going to break your fucking face. And then she pulled her phone out. She was going to call somebody. I said, hey, before you call them, I don't have to go to my car. So if they walk in this bitch, I'm going to break their face too. And then she realized what that meant. And she didn't say anything the rest of the night. And
I think she left after that.
yeah. Because she literally yanked my shit. Like, if I had on a wig, it would have came all the way off. Like, she yanked that shit hard. Wigs don't just fly off.
Sometimes they do.
They do.
Sometimes they do.
Yeah, I don't
The
know.
wig fell off a few times.
During sex,
Oh.
that nigga was holding on to the
The crazy
cat.
part is you take the wig off and put it on yourself during sex.
Yep,
I've done
just
that.
like
I've
Yeah.
definitely done that.
Yep.
That was fine.
That's weird as
I need to
fuck.
buy
I made accident nutty in
That
the
was
wig.
like fine. Oh,
Whoa.
okay.
Nigga,
I turned my dick to the right.
He just
I turned my
always
dick to
one
the
up, son.
No,
Them shits cost a lot of money.
you can get the nut out. I think
Y'all put the wig on yourself.
Like a fitted.
you ever try to put the wig back on her and it's on backwards.
Yeah, I've done that.
You don't even say shit.
Leave me alone.
Yeah. But I mean, what you gonna hold on to? Cause you holding on to some short braids and a what's that called? A ball cap.
The throat, nigga.
A stocking cap.
Yeah, you like holding on to a stocking cap and shit. I don't like to do that shit. I kind of feel like fucking a nigga.
You
in
got
jail.
short arms. You gotta grab.
I do got the
throat.
Tyrannosaurus
Yeah, you gotta
joints.
So
grab-
you're not
you
gonna
gotta grab
fuck
the
nobody
throat.
that's bald head.
Yes, but I know
Well,
that they bald head.
Okay.
Like, you know, they legit bald head.
Right.
But you fucking with a nigga motherfucker
Just grab him
with
by the
a
back of the
stocking
neck.
cap
That's
on.
what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, you know, it's different. Honestly, if I was fucking somebody bald head, I'd probably just be smacking them upside the head. Like, I wouldn't even like hold on to their head and just be like,
Rub their
you
head
know,
like a
Sick.
tennis ball.
yeah.
Not
Yeah,
gonna
you
lie.
just like,
Women with the short fade, I love. That's probably.
I'd probably be
one of
brushing
my,
her hair while I'm fucking, you know. Let's get these waves right,
I love
you know.
painting feminine people with bald fades.
You can paint.
I can paint.
I really
You
thought
do
you was
body
talking
art?
about squirting on somebody. So
I
For
want to
sure.
do body.
hey, so I was like, she mean paint or squirt? Like I was so, but then I remembered. So I do want to get like y'all saw like y'all got Twitters, so y'all seen the sexual assault shit. Kid, I know you was off Twitter, and I thought that you had the funniest fucking tangent because you came back to Twitter, and it was like, I know I was gone a week, so I'm gonna put everything that I felt from what I seen I missed from the week all together, and that shit was funny. We're not gonna go into detail because it has some names in it, but I seen a lot of sexual assault shit, and it made me a little what's the word? It made me feel like men ain't shit.
Oh yeah.
And the reason why is I feel like well, I'll just tell the whole thing. Someone, Bria Renee, shout out to Bria, she'll be on the show in a couple weeks. She had a live. Y'all know who Bria Renee is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she do these lives or whatever for these date nights on
You
Fridays.
did send me the live.
Yeah.
My bad.
So, and you know, kid, you've been on the lives before. She'll have 80 to 120 people on them bitches. She've had famous rappers on them bitches doing these date nights, all types of shit. And it'd be like half men, half women. It was 40 people on this live. It was about sexual assault. And 36 people were women. And only 4 of us on there was men. And I thought that was wild as fuck. Because it's like, we just more busy on this Friday?
Yeah.
Because last Friday, it was 80 of us on this bitch.
I think that a lot of men would like to think that they're good people or they're good men, but they're socially unaware, and you cannot consider yourself a good person or even somebody that knows themselves if you're not somebody who understands what's going on socially, because you don't
Exactly.
understand how you're walking through the world.
Exactly. You know, shout out that statement is very true for black men, and not to change the subject, but any Caucasian or non-black person listen to that statement is 100% true to you when we say Black Lives Matter as well. But back to that statement that you made and back to the conversation, I felt like I was caping, like I was saying like we need to have y'all back. But then it was like, when I say we, who the fuck is we? It was literally 4 of us in that bitch. It was 4 of us in that bitch. Like it was just 4 of us, okay? And it was just like, well, damn, it's not that many of us. And even when I joined the live and people from my page started jumping on, the niggas would jump right off. It was like, oh, ooh, this not about that wild shit. I'm going to catch y'all next